Friends, welcome to Cricket Caviar. Sri Lanka lost a rain-affected game in the series, but Sri Lanka unfortunately lost the last ODI. And you can say that rain helped West Indies a lot in winning this match. So Sri Lanka started to batting first, and the opening pair started very steadily because they did not know rain is about to come and hamper this match, right? So they started well, but they obviously started a little bit slow because they wanted to build that partnership. 5 overs, 18 for no loss. Avishka and Nisanka started well, started playing some shots. In 13 overs, they reached 56 for no loss. So, they were going around like 4.5 runs an over. And then Avishka gets out. And as soon as he gets out, the rain started pouring down. So this time the score is 17 overs, 81 for one, and just below 5 runs an over. The match did not start for another 5 hours. The rain kept coming. The ground staff had to do so much work. There was so much onus on them to prepare the pitch because there are so many fans waiting for the game to start. And that's a big problem these days, right? Because you don't know which side you want to choose. Do you want to reduce a test match, or do you want to reduce a 50-over match into a T20I, right? Or what is the other choice, right? Like, do you want to tamper with the original format of the game, or do you want to please the crowd and give them something? Like, this is a very difficult thing to answer, especially when this happens in big tournaments. Like, for example, recently in the CPL, one of the qualifier match was rained out, and Trinidad Tobago Knight Riders lost because they batted for 20 overs, and then the other team only had to bat for 6 overs. So Barbados Royals wins that match, and CPL has nothing but rain to blame. They played very well in that match. Similarly, Sri Lanka today, was trying to play in the ODI way. 17 overs, 81 for one. You're very well directed towards the 300 score. And West Indies batting lineup will come under pressure, especially if 30 overs of spin is going to be bowled. So it was very unfortunate the way the match happened. But credit to ground staff because you also have to please the fans. Because if the crowd does not want to come to ground to watch the match, then cricket will not be winning. So the ground staff prepares the pitch again, and then Sri Lanka are told that they only have another 6 overs to bat because the game has been reduced to 23 overs each side, and then obviously their target will be adjusted by DLS. So Sri Lanka batted valiantly. They really tried hard, especially Kusal Mendes, who at one point was about to break coaches Sanat Jaisuriya's fastest 50 record. Yes, he was on fire. He was all guns blazing, and the shots he played. I'm not going to talk about the sixes of the fast bowlers, but the way he played that over from Roston Chase, he hit him for 4 consecutive boundaries, was special. On the back foot, rocking back and pulling the ball. But my favorite shot was when he hit a straight drive. It was such an authoritative straight drive. Roston Chase is bowling. He has a mid-off, but he hit it hard between Roston Chase and the mid-off guy, straight down the ground. Beautiful. And he was at one point 40 of 15, then it's a 444 of 16, and he could have equaled coach's Jesude record, but I don't think he was aware of it. But the problem was on the other end, Nisanka was still having problems to get a move on. Also, they started losing wickets. Nisanka got run out. Then I think it was Asalanka who came and he got holed out at the deep. So Sri Lanka they did well, but they could not accelerate at a crazy pace. So they ended up with 23 overs, 156 for three. And then the revised target it wasn't that high. Like the revised target was 195 in 23 overs. And now knowing West Indies side, 8.5 runs and over, it's not a very big deal for them. So West Indies was already favored a lot at the half stage mark, and I would say they were kind of favorites to win from that point. But we have seen Sri Lanka has won the T20 series as well this time, so we could hope for some fight. And what happens is then Theekshana comes to bowl in the very first over. It was a very close call, and the umpire does not give it out. So Evin Lewis survives in the first over. And we know rest is history because Evin Lewis then notches his 100 of just 61 deliveries with 4 towering massive sixes. And he eventually wins the man of the match and the match for the West Indies. So unfortunately for Sri Lanka, the rained out match, the way it panned out, it was very challenging for them to secure a victory from here. And Evin Lewis definitely played well, but he had his share of luck, like the first call going for him, and then Asita bowled a ball where he hit it on the covers, but it was a difficult chance. He got a life there too. The catch was dropped, and but Sri Lanka will be a little bit disappointed because they did not allow West Indies to get a move on in the beginning. The score was 6 overs 36, so they did not start at a crazy pace. Brandon King was struggling, and then one down came Shea Hope, captain. He was definitely struggling, and I think the turning point of this match was actually the 15th over when Asita got him out. So unfortunately, that was the turning point, I would say, because sorry, it was Madhushanka. By the way, very good to see Madhushanka back. So it was Madhushanka who got Shea Hope out, 22 of 27 deliveries. So Shea Hope should have been at the other end, because now West Indies was very clever. After this wicket, they promoted Sharfin Rutherford, and Rutherford notched another 50. 350s in a row for Sharfin Rutherford. What a player he is, and he plays spin so well. Even Vanindu Hasaranka was tonked today, and even though at that mark West Indies needed another 82 in 8 overs, but they'd finished in just 7 overs. So I think that was the turning point. Asita bowled really well today. So did Theekshana, but he was unlucky. And then, yeah, it was a easy victory for West Indies in the end, winning by 8 wickets and 1 over to spare. So that was all about this match in Palikeli. West Indies won this one, but Sri Lanka still won the T20I series 2-1 and the ODI series 2-1. And I think they're very well prepared to host New Zealand for another white ball series. So that's all from here. Please subscribe to Cricket Caviar, guys. And the in India, Diwali is coming. That's why I'm going to one of the parties today, dressed in traditional. But thank you for the love that is coming from Sri Lanka. We really appreciate it. And have a good one. Enjoy your Sunday.